This is Matrix Lord 212, and I'm answering your Ghostbuster mail right here. I'm going to start off with Hanshot, who says, Matrix Lord 212, stop being butthurt over it, and just admit that you are a troll, just like your Botching said. You just doing it to egg people on to watch your vids. Well, that isn't true, because I just have this obsessive compulsive Ghostbusters disorder where I just like talking about Ghostbusters. If I was interested in doing vids and getting sales, I probably wouldn't do Ghostbusters, because you guys really can't stand when I talk about Ghostbusters. So why would I want to, if I want to really get you guys to, if I was so concerned with, give me what you guys wanted, and wouldn't I just listen to you? No, I like doing things that is fun to me. So talking about Ghostbusters, talking about the plans, I have fun. So it's not a competition. It's not me looking for views, because I'm not listening to my audience in this case. And again, it's just me having fun. It's not a dig against anybody. So 2018 Ghostbusters animated TV series is going to be out, not related to the girls. 2019, the Ghostbusters animated movie is going to be out, not related to the girls. But from what I'm hearing, if there is going to be a Ghostbusters sequel with the girls, it's going to happen in 2020. As I just said on the Everything Show 798 a few minutes ago, more than likely, if they were smart, they would put out the Ghostbusters sequel with the girls out in probably August. So that would be smart. So I hope that answered your question. Let's see. Hanshot said again. Now, again, this may be out of order. I do apologize, because he's talking to you, Botch. He says, thank you for the answer. Now I see Joe in a way that he is no longer credible, but just pathetic. What a loser troll. Okay. Once again, this is a hobby. I like doing videos on what I want to do. I like doing podcasts with my friends. I know I've heard from subscribers say that they'd rather me do single videos, sort of like what I started doing again with Ghostbusters, but other topics. And again, I try to do both. I try to do podcasts, and I try to do single videos. Again, I'm doing what I like to do, the way I like to do it. If you like it, that's great. If you don't, I apologize, but that's the way I want to do it. I'm not really looking to waste time trolling anybody, okay? So I'm not a troll, and you can see by the views and whatever, I'm not doing things to grab attention and get my channel to soar, because, again, this is not my career. This is my hobby. If it was my career, then I would have no choice but to do whatever I could to get views, because that was the only thing that would sustain me, I guess, financially. But it's just a hobby. So, no, not a troll. Sorry. Again, I did a video podcast on Corey Feldman. Why? Because I'm a fan of Corey Feldman. Did I think it was going to get crazy views? No, not at all, actually. And lo and behold, it didn't, which that's not why I did the video. I did the video because I wanted to talk about the subject at hand. And I often do things that I like talking about, like astronomy or something. I'll talk about something with planets or something in Topic Wonders, and I'm not really looking for views. I'm looking to hang out with my friends and talk about what I like to talk about. So, again, not a troll. If I was, I probably wouldn't be doing podcasts like that. I'd probably be doing some drama stuff or whatever, and I'm not into that stuff. So, okay, here we go. Yobachi, which, by the way, I understand that people put me down and everything, but I do respect their opinions, and I have asked them to be on the podcast, because it's not fun if everybody agrees with me. It's fun if they don't agree with me, and if we have a difference of opinion, maybe I learned something. So the invitation is out there for your Botching Company if they want to join. Okay, it's the nature of a troll. They get a kick out of getting a negative rise out of people. Some people need negative attention over no attention, and this is the way to get it. No, I'm so busy throughout the day with my jobs. And when I come home, the way I relax is do podcasts or do videos. And when I'm on break, I do videos. So I don't do videos to get a rise because I wouldn't even have a time to enjoy it if it was a rise. So, because I'm so busy and swamped, and half the times either sleeping on the bus on the way home or whatever. So no. In this case, Joe's pride is very wrapped up in not wanting to concede that this garbage fanned out. He was told on at least week 2 of the release of his video that this movie was a certified flop, and he tried to argue against it. He even taunted us. I wasn't taunting anything. That come September, we would be flattened when we see the box office. That may have been true that I thought it was going to do much better than it actually did. But I'm just answering the line of thinking that people come at me. Like when they're like, call me a fat bastard or, you stupid fuck or whatever. I'm basically I'm like, you're going to be flattened when it does better. I'm just continuing on with their thread and their way of talking. And that's not necessarily me. And it didn't happen when people were flattened. But it wasn't really a flop either, I don't think. He knows this garbage flopped. He just doesn't want to admit it to us. He thinks he's not giving us the satisfaction, but doesn't realize how pathetic it makes us all see him spinning and fighting with these baseless fairy tales. Notice he didn't give the link that was asked for. Well, again, you guys comment and you think, like, send me a link right now. And you don't realize what time it is, where I'm at. I'm on a bus. I really like to do links when I'm on the computer where you can't really do everything on the phone. So when I got home, I did send the links. So that's not true. Stop creating a storyline based on me not being at your beck and call immediately. Okay. What else did they say? Sony's saying they're doing he was asked for the same link a couple of weeks ago. He knows it doesn't exist. There was a few links that I shared. It may have been old, but they did flat out say that they're sure there's going to be a sequel and different things. So I did share that. Okay. Let me try to go to the top. Let's see. We have Hanshot again. Ha ha ha, linking a 2-month-old gossip site. Pathetic! And then Annabus. This guy is a pathetic troll. And then Hanshot. Oh my god, really? Your source is a 2-month-old article from gossip site? Yeah, bah. This stuff is hysterical. I laugh too. Fakin name said the same thing about linking a 2-month-old article. What else do we have here? Stuff's actually pretty funny. I should read the comments all the time. Fakin name said, you do realize that the story you link up, they keep calling it the Fake Buster sequel. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I know that the animated TV series is not related to the girls and Paul Feig. I know that. Or Feig. I know that the animated movie is not related to the girls. Know that. What else? Okay, and then they keep going on talking about the 300 million, 400 million, blah, 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 blah. I need to do this. I never saw Sony actually come out and say, hey, it needs to do this in order to be successful. So Paul say it, I saw other people say it, or they say insiders say it, but then they don't really know themselves. Okay. What else? I'm fat, I'm a loser, I'm in the basement, blah, blah. Okay. Nonsense. Anyway. So here's going to be your Ghostbuster video for tonight, reading the comments. I hope you enjoy cursing me out, calling me all these names, as long as you feel better about yourself. But at the same time, you should realize that it's not good to put somebody down. hurt their feelings. Okay? As far as Ghostbusters goes, it's making very, very little money. We'll see what it does next week, I guess, because they don't really report it every day. But if something comes up, if an announcement hits, I'll be talking about it. Again, I'm not going to be talking about Ghostbusters that much, but you guys, honestly, here's the thing. I tried not doing Ghostbuster videos for a couple of days, and the amount of comments I got from Ghostbusters, and I'm looking at the analytics, you guys really like me talking about Ghostbusters. So then I'll make a video, and then you get mad. But then I think you really do want me to talk about Ghostbusters. I think that this is a nice place to come to debate and stuff like that. That's why I suggested having a podcast on where all you guys come in here and talk to me, and see what happens. I mean, that invitation's still there. Everybody's opinions will be respected and be on the podcast to talk about it. And you can join me on other casts. If not, okay, I gave the invite. There you go. All right. On that note, there's nothing new to report with the numbers because they're not showing the numbers. Can't talk about it. Hopefully I'll get different numbers from the foreign thing on Wednesday, but it won't be calculated until Sunday or Monday. Actually, Monday won't be calculated. So that's it. All right. Hope you have a great night. Take care. Bye for now.